phone's gone and the lights are on, and we are all set to witness some high-class cricket action.
The pitch seems dry and spinners can be very instrumental here. The batters needs to be very careful about the turn and make sure the technique is solid. Is happening in the middle. The fans are already building up the atmosphere. The captain has opted to bat first after winning the toss.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. In the air. Gone, bowled the right leg. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Well, that's a massive 6. Made a cracking sound at the bat. Beautiful bowling. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a 6. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Well, that's a 6. The power is extraordinary. Beauty from the bowlers. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Well, that's close. The bowler thinks he's out. And he decides not to take the review. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Now that's a good 50. It will be appreciated by the crowd. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. That's gone high. Hasn't timed the ball at all. Side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman. Fantastic bit of fielding this. Ball. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Goes to a splendid 50. Good innings and gets a grand applause. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman. Good stop. Save a certain boundary. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. The inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. In the air. Got him. That batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific four. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge... There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Good bowling. It beats... Oh, that's a beauty of a delivery. The ball. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Excellent dive. Inside is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Fielders should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. That's dropped, and the shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets four for it. Beautiful bowling. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a... That's gone high. frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Captain, he needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line. Well bowled. Well, that's a massive 6. Made a cracking sound at the bat. Well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. But that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Oh, what a catch. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Take it. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. That's in the air. Well bowled. That's a Jaffa. He is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good effort by the fielder. Last ball coming up. Muscle. A magnificent shot for 4. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.
You have shown some outstanding performance today. What was your thought process at that time?
It was great to have the captain's faith, and it really helped me out there.